Good morning everyone. Well, today's a busy day. I've got bread in the bread maker and I've got all of this going behind. Take a look. Oh my, lots to do. So let's start. I'm going to set you up on a tripod and we will get to work. Okay, first up, mushroom powder. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to take some dehydrated mushrooms and then put them in a coffee grinder. Okay. What I will do is I'll play some music while I grind so it doesn't deafen you. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh. There we are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tip it into an empty jug just so it makes it easier to pour. Give it a scrape round. Okay. Can wash that up in a minute. That's mushroom powder. Now, I'm not sure how much of that I'm going to fit into here, but we'll give it a go. Do it a little bit at a time. Okay, managed to get all of the mushroom powder into my little tub. And this I will put into soups and stews. It gives it a lovely deep flavour. It's really, really nice. Totally recommend that. Okay, next up I've got to do is coffee. Let me put this away and I will be back. Okay, now I always buy Kirkland brand Rwandan whole bean coffee. It's a dark roast. I like my coffee nice and dark. I like it strong. This mumma needs her coffee, that is for sure. So now it's always best if you grind the beans just before you use it, but this mumma does not like the sound of grinding coffee first thing in the morning. It's too loud for me, so I grind mine up the day before and I find that this works for me. So here we go. What coffees do you like, guys? I'd love to know. This one is my favourite, but I do have another. This is the other one I actually go through. This is the Tesco's Finest Sumatran Manhandling Coffee. It's a number 5 single origin, which is a nice deep one again. So that is the other one I go in between. So what I'd love to know what coffees you lot drink. Do you have it already powdered? Do you buy the coffee beans? I've tried the powders, but I don't ever find that they're strong enough for me. So I'm going to grind this and then I will be back. Okay, that looks about right. My little tub. And this is probably where I will make a mess yet again. I'm just going to fill up my tub ready. I love the smell of freshly ground coffee. I don't think you can beat that smell. I really don't. Oops. Right. That's coffee done ready for tomorrow morning. Let me set up the next one and I will be back. Next up, bread. I let my bread machine mix it and prove it, and I will shape it and put it in the oven. This is the book, the Amish Baker's Cookbook. That's where the recipe's from. It's called Old Country Bread. This is reasonable price on Amazon. So if you like bread, I could totally recommend this recipe and this recipe book. Right, let's get to punching down and shaping. I'm going to shape this. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is plop it in there. Let me go and wash this off my hands and I'll be back. Okay, I have a bread lathe, it's a blade, and I just slice the top. I normally go quite deep because I know this bread really does rise very, very well. I think I'll leave it there. Right, my oven's already preheated, so now I just brush it with olive oil. Okay, that's that done. I'm now going to put that in the oven and I'll be back shortly to start on a few other pieces. Okay, next up is vanilla sugar. Okay, my vanilla pod's been in there quite some time, so I'm just going to add this into it, which is a vanilla pod. It's lovely and soft. I get these off of Amazon. And I'm going to split the vanilla pod down the middle. Now I'm going to scrape the seeds out. That's the beans, that's one. But what I'm going to do first is just put some more sugar into this jar. This is just white granulated sugar. Okay, I'm going to scrape that off and put it straight into the sugar. I'm then going to do the other side. Don't want to waste anything. Spoon. And what I'm going to do is just work that vanilla, the insides of the vanilla, into the sugar here first. This will take a few minutes. That's worked in not bad. Now I'm going to put these straight in. So I'm just going to make a space for it. I'm just going to fold it in, squash it in there. Okay. Oh, more sugar on the top. Now we're going to give that a shake. Okay, that's our vanilla sugar finished. All these black flecks in there are the insides of the vanilla bean, which is lovely on your cereal, in your tea, in your coffee. So that one's done. Right. Next up, cinnamon sugar. Okay, this is the cinnamon sugar, what I've got here at the moment. Let's make some more. Into a bowl, let's put some sugar in. Start with that. And you're gonna want about a teaspoon, it all depends how much you like. That's about there. Give it a mix. Okay, I'm back. Can't really see on here, but it is like a pale beige colour, but that's from cinnamon, that's fine. So I've got a funnel, and we're just going to tip it into here, and hopefully we've got enough. There we are. Cinnamon sugar. Now this is great in porridge, in your tea, in your coffee. You could put this into cakes, biscuits, anything you want. We go through this quite a lot. Okay, let me get set up for the next thing and I'll be back. Okay, next up is coffee creamer. I've just finished up my tin of full cream milk powder. You can use any milk powder you want. This is the one I use. As you can see, it's finished, but I'm not going to throw this tin away. I'm actually going to use it to plant some seeds and flowers and things like that in the garden. So I'll put that to one side for me to keep later. So in here I've got roughly 3 cups of milk powder and roughly a cup of icing sugar. That's all you need. Now you just mix until it's all combined nicely. There we are, that's about right. Get our jar, it's a top up jar today. Right, let me fill these jars. Okay, I've got my coffee creamers, 2 jars. That's that done. That's ready now for the following week. Next up, I'm going to pull my bread out the oven and show you what it looks like. Okay, here's the bread. And test the underneath of it. out of the pot. Yep. All done. There's the loaf. Brilliant. As you can see today, it's been quite a chaotic sort of couple of hours trying to get everything topped up and ready for the following week. It's like this at least twice a week. It's very, very chaotic. Right, now this mama's gonna go and make a coffee, have a sit down, check on my kids, and I will be back to see what we do next. Okay, I thought while I was making coffee, I'll show you how well the coffee creamer goes in the coffee. Use as much or as little as you want. Right, that's about right. There we are, dissolved instantly. So that's how well this coffee creamer dissolves. Okay, I'll be back after I've had this cup and see what I'm doing next. Hi guys, today we're nipping to the garden centre because we need to get some bedding plants. I'm driving, I've got my cameraman with me today.
Hi guys.
Right, let's get going. Well, we've arrived at the garden centre. We will not video in stores, but we will see you when we come out.
So this is what we got. Just come out the store. We're about to put everything in the car and we'll show you when we get back.
Right, we're back in from the garden centre and we'll show you what we've got. Okay, aren't they pretty? It's called Bellis Pink and it was 50p. We got 3 of those. We've got a pink and a white one that is actually, looks like it's the same plant. So that's a bonus. And we've also got them in white. We've got 3 as well. We have these, which are, I think they're dianthus. And it's, this one's passion, this one's hator, and this one's Velda Wyatt. We've got Campanula, that's blue. We also have this one, it's called that Amethyst on Ice. I thought it was just so different. We have pansies, all different colours there. Viola, F1 Black. We have these ones. And a universal mix. This one's called, let's just classed as a universal mix. And they are going to be going in this hanging basket. And that's a 14-inch Trinity hanging cone. This is Mumma's bargain. This pretty jar, I don't know whether you can see, it's pearlized in places. I don't think the camera's picking it up. Oh yeah, just there. Well, that was down from £5.99 to £2. On top of that, I needed myself some more gardening gloves. Bright and Mighty, and they're red ones. Okay, next up, kale, and they're mixed ones. How cool are they? We got them just because they look really different. Right, and then to go in our, what you call, herbal flowers that we use, we've got bergamot, echinacea, and some more calendula, and they're new, so I love these colours. I've got just the orangey colour ones, so this one's going to bring a nice mix of colours in. It's going to be brilliant. We're going to go out in the front garden, we're going to set the camera up, and we'll put some music because we're going to do like a garden makeover out the front. It's only a tiny little patch, so we'll speed it up, and I hope you enjoy watching that. Remember that empty tin I did earlier from the coffee creamer? I'll show you what we're going to do with it.
We're going to be using these tins in the front garden for planting.
well, this is the finished product. Okay, last job of the day is to put my seeds to bed. This is what I do every night. Okay, well, I finish off. That's it for today. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and then each time that we upload a video, you will know. Until next time, happy crafting!